Welcome back to Automotive Territory. This video kicks off a mini-series about the newest performance automobiles that will be arriving in the model year of 2024. We'll begin with our viewers' favorite and most unattainable class of four-wheel marvels, the mighty and ultra-expensive supercars. These will be responsible for bankrupting the wealthiest among us. Many will be crashed, but most of them will be deposited in the Middle East vaults, never to be seen again. So before this happens, make sure to subscribe to our channel and enjoy the dream ride. Lamborghini Lanzador. The original Lamborghini was not an aerodynamic chisel that we're used to today, but rather a comfortable grand touring sports car that rejected the racetrack altogether. It appears that the same approach will be taken by the company during the transition to the all-electric power, since the very first model to adopt the battery pack is an Ultra GT coupe SUV with only 59 inches height. The Lambo Lanzador was presented at the Monterey Car Week as a concept inspired by the Sesto Elemento, Murcielago, and Countach LPI 804. Its electric platform is comprised of a dual-motor all-wheel drive system that generates 1,341 horsepower and a floor-mounted high-performance battery of the next generation. The Lanzador has an active aerodynamics package and introduces the next step in the evolution of the driving dynamics control system, the so-called Lamborghini Dynamic Veicolo Integrata, or LDVI. Despite the concept moniker, this newcomer stays away from holograms and foldable steering wheels. Instead, it has a 2+2 cabin with fresh design and plenty of space. Do not expect to meet the Lanzador at the traffic light just yet. Lambo's touting the 2028 release date, and by that time most likely they will have introduced plenty of changes to the Super GT's platform and exterior design. Koenigsegg Gemera. Koenigsegg is back to teasing us with the upcoming four-door hypercar that was first revealed in 2020. The Swedes have now set up a concrete timeline for the official release of the Gemera, slightly updated the looks, and expanded the specifications sheet. Exterior-wise, it is the same four-seater with a couple of automated twisted synchro helix actuation doors. The only changes are minor tweaks to the front bumper, new emerald green body color, gold wheels, and real side mirrors instead of rear-view cameras on the concept. The underskin developments, on the other hand, are much more decisive. The original Gemera was supposed to have 1,600 horsepower, produced by a tiny friendly giant engine, 3 electric motors, and the single-speed direct-drive transmission previously used on the Regera. The new setup combines the 2-liter 3-cylinder with a newly developed axial flux motor dubbed the Dark Matter, and a 9-speed light-speed turbulon transmission lifted from the Jesko. Even though the power figure dropped to 1400 HP, but the weight saving allowed to improved acceleration and driving dynamics. Moreover, by paying extra $500,000, buyers can now go for a powertrain that instead incorporates the Koenigsegg 5-liter V8 twin-turbo and boosts the performance figures to unimaginable 2,300 horsepower and 2,028 pound-feet of torque. As before, the Gemera offers all-wheel drive and four-wheel steering, beyond lavish interior, and some electric range. Ferrari SF90 XX. Ferrari's plug-in hybrid supercar is crossing a 1,000 horsepower barrier with a new track-focused XX version. Launched in Stradale and Spider body styles, the model debuts cutting-edge aerodynamics achieved thanks to different carbon fiber bodywork. The car gets a new front splitter, refined the wind tunnel, broader front diffuser, and more efficient underbody design. New patented dual-S ducts, 6 side louvers, and revised rear wings contribute to raising the SF90's downforce to 1,166 pounds at 155 mph speeds. The headlights were tweaked slightly, and the wheels measure 20 inches as standard. There is also a titanium exhaust, producing a richer sound. Under the hood, the car keeps its usual PHEV setup, consisting of a 4-liter twin-turbo V8 aided by 3 electric motors. Over here, the system is boosted by 30 horsepower in total, so it now returns 1016 HP. According to the company, the electric motors benefit from the new extra boost tech, derived from Ferrari's Formula One program. 8-speed DCT and all-wheel drive remain unchanged, except for the new software for the gearbox. Finally, to handle the extra horses, the XX gets improved front and bigger 15.3-inch rear brakes. Pininfarina Battista Edizione Nino Farina. Pininfarina's ultra-wild all-electric hypercar gets a new special edition variant. Limited to just 5 units, this Battista pays tribute to the first world champion of modern Formula One, Nino Farina, who won the 1950 title at the wheel of the Alfa Romeo 158. Nino Farina is also the nephew of Pininfarina founders Battista Pininfarina. The rare hypercar is easily distinguishable by the Rosso Nino paintwork, which is a deep red hue from the 50s, and it is complemented with blue and white touches both inside and out. There are also 01 decals on the sides and exclusive 10-spoke Glorioso gold wheels. The cabin gets contrasting seats, black for the driver and beige for the passenger, with unique embroidery on the headrests. Under the skin, the Edizione Nino Farina remains identical to the normal Battista, if this word could be even used here. The car has 4 independent electric motors mounted on each wheel, which deliver 1900 horsepower and 1725 pound-feet of torque combined. The latter potency helps Battista sprint from a standstill to 60 mph in just 1.86 seconds, and it reaches the top speed of 217 miles per hour. Zenvo Aurora. The Danish builder Zenvo Automotive has finally revealed the long-awaited Aurora hybrid hypercar. The brand's third-ever new model takes a major step away from their previous brutal design approach. Though Aurora embraces sharp-edge styling with huge air intakes, a massive front splitter, and ridiculous lightweighting solutions, it abandons the TSR's wild, active tilting wing. The model arrives based on the modular carbon monocoque with 70% of it left uncovered, and it is underpinned by the pushrod front and rear double wishbone suspension. As a part of its weight-saving strategy, Aurora has the seats glued directly to the monocoque top. For this reason, you cannot adjust the seats in a $3 million car. Instead, Zenvo allows you to move the steering wheel and pedals. The company offers their new model in 2 versions, the road-legal Tour and the track-oriented Agile. Both are powered by the quad-turbocharged 6.6-liter V12 hybrid made of aluminum and weighing just 575 pounds. The Tour version has standard all-wheel drive with 2 electric motors on the front wheels, delivering a combined 1,850 HP and 1,254 pound-feet. The Track Beast Agile sacrifices the front-mounted electric motors to achieve under 2,900 pounds total weight. However, it still gets 1,450 horses from the V12 and a small e-motor integrated between the engine and the gearbox. McLaren 750S. The void left in the McLaren's lineup after the discontinuation of the entry-level 720S will be filled by its lighter and more powerful successor. The reincarnated model goes through a 66 pounds mechanical engineering weight loss regimen. 3,062 pounds at the curb are achieved by installing a new center exit exhaust, lighter wheels, and pistons borrowed from the 765 LT. The mid-mounted heart of the McLaren 750S is the familiar 90-degree 4-liter twin-turbo V8 and a 7-speed dual-clutch transmission with a 15% shorter final drive ratio and recalibrated shifting, which enables 10% quicker in-gear acceleration. This mill applies 750 horses and 590 pound-feet of torque to the rear wheels, and claim is 0 to 60 takes just 2.8 seconds, while the top speed will reach 206 miles per hour. To harness this extra power, the Brits widened the front track by 6 mm, replaced springs and bespoke twin-valve dampers, and added a new unique power-assisted steering pump. With a new front bumper and front splitter, narrowed eye sockets, reprofiled side air intakes, and a rear wing with 20% more surface area, the 750S has extra grip and increases downforce by 5%. This model will be sold in both coupe and Spider convertible roof variants, with a standard Alcantara interior or optional packages like Performance Napa leather or Tech Lux leather. 7-inch infotainment, 360-degree camera, and Bowers & Wilkins audio system are also at your disposal. Remember that this is just the first episode about the 2024 performance autos. We have also got sports coupes, convertibles, and powerful EVs coming your way. So smash the like button if you want more, and ask for more in the comment section. We keep rolling. Porsche Mission X. Potentially succeeding the 918 Spider, the recently revealed Mission X concept offers insights into the future direction of Porsche's e-performance vehicles. The Germans suggest that if the Mission X enters series production, it could claim the title of the fastest road-legal car at the Nürburgring North Loop. This feat would be facilitated by a range of distinctive attributes inherent to the model. For most, the concept extensively employs carbon and fine-tunes aerodynamics to secure remarkable downforce. Standing at 4 feet in height, the Mission X boasts a lower fascia with an expansive air intake, gracefully curved glass doors, a substantial rear diffuser, and large 20 and 21-inch wheels equipped with nearly transparent aero blades designed to enhance brake cooling. Porsche asserts that this new hypercar generates notably more downforce than the present 911 GT3 RS and attains an impressive power-to-weight ratio of 2.2 pounds per horsepower. While specific performance metrics for the model remain undisclosed, the aforementioned ratio and the probable presence of a per-wheel motor system indicate that its total power output will likely surpass 1500 HP. Ferrari KC23. This one-of-a-kind Ferrari was specially developed for one of the brand's best customers. It is based on the chassis of the 2016 Ferrari 488 with the GT3 Evo 2020 kit. The car has a completely redesigned front end, and it borrows butterfly doors from the famous LaFerrari. Another interesting feature of the KC23 is its removable rear wing that can be installed for achieving maximum downforce. The sides of the model feature motorized air intakes and panels that transform its appearance and performance from sleek and aerodynamic to commanding and capable. You should also pay special attention to the KC23's exterior, painted in unique gold mercury hue with embedded liquid metal. The racer was designed to be only driven on track, and it is powered by the 488's 4-liter V8 engine with twin-turbo tech and a 7-speed sequential gearbox. The output of the mill is unconfirmed at this time, but it can produce well over 600 horses and 516 pound-feet of the GT3 Evo, which was limited by racing regulations. Inside you will find a roll cage, bucket seats, 3 screens instead of mirrors, and an AC for keeping you cool even on the hottest track. Mercedes-Benz Vision 111. The renowned C111 prototypes were used by Mercedes as a primary platform for experimenting with novel engines, turbochargers, and suspensions during the 1960s and 1970s. This ultra-futuristic concept pays tribute to the icons of the past and paves the way for the future designs of 3-pointed star supercars. The Vision 111's design features a gracefully arched outline, seamlessly integrated aerodynamic elements, and an unmistakable combination of copper orange and black paint. It showcases a front dominated by an oval grille panel, now accompanied by 2 pixelated LED headlights. Familiar traits include the 70-degree raked windshields and gull-wing doors. Contemporary influences manifest in the form of an imposing aerodynamic package encompassing a substantial front splitter, a rear diffuser, hood vents, and robust side skirts. Reflecting current trends in hypercar concepts, the 111's interior prioritizes luxurious comfort with reclining rear seats, an understated dashboard, augmented reality controls, and comprehensive autonomous driving capabilities. While specific performance figures remain undisclosed, Mercedes announced that the concept relies on an axial flux motors jointly developed with YASA. These motors, though almost 60% smaller and lighter than radial flux counterparts, deliver comparable power. Lamborghini SC63 LMDh. Lamborghini's Quadricorsa team will be competing in the hypercar division of the World Endurance Championship and the GTP class of the IMSA WeatherTech Sports Car Championship in 2024. This is a very important milestone for the Italian bulls, and it requires a special racer that is able to win. The name of the newcomer was inspired by the founding year of Lamborghini's esteemed motorsport department that is celebrating its 60th anniversary in 2023. Even though the SC63 is built under the LMDh regulations, it is still a unique hypercar. Out of 4 companies authorized to produce monocoque chassis, Lambo cooperated with Ligier Automotive. But the aerodynamic bodywork is 100% Centro Stile design department, who expanded on the design choices of the V12 Vision Gran Turismo concept and Revuelto. The in-house team also worked on the engineering part of the racer. Namely, they developed a pushrod-type front suspension and the hybridized 3.8-liter twin-turbo V8 drivetrain that makes exactly 661 horsepower and is equipped with 8 different radiators. The Lamborghini SC63 will be managed by the famous GT3 team Iron Lynx, and their roster of drivers is comprised of 2 ex-Formula 1 racers Romain Grosjean and Daniil Kvyat, and Lamborghini's own factory racing experts Andrea Caldarelli and Mirko Bortolotti. Fisker Ronin. Fisker Automotive has reached a development stage when they can afford to hold their own Product Vision Day. As a part of this presentation in August 2023, the company has announced the release of the world's first all-electric 4-door convertible GT sports car. The Ronin will represent the height of Fisker's technology and performance. Plus, it will remain the true driver's car without the emphasis on autonomy. This Grand Tour will follow a cell-to-chassis concept. Its unique aluminum space frame will have integrated battery cells with enough range to cover up to 600 miles. The tri-motor all-wheel drive powertrain will generate hypercar level of output, reaching 1013 horsepower and enabling under 2 seconds 0 to 60 sprints and 170 miles per hour top speeds. The Fisker Ronin is a 5-seater with automatically operated butterfly doors and a convertible carbon fiber roof. There is a frunk and a certain amount of space for luggage. The first images of the cabin also confirm a yoke-style steering wheel, a 17-inch infotainment screen, and lavish leather upholstery. The Fisker Ronin is scheduled to go on sale in 2025 with a limited production run of 999 units and a starting price close to 400 grand. McMurtry Automotive Spearling Pure. Last summer, it took Spearling Pure just 39.08 seconds to complete the Goodwood Hill climb, helping the ex-Formula 1 driver Max Chilton beat the record. Now, McMurtry Automotive allows this tiny beast to be available to the public, albeit to just 100 buyers who are ready to spend $1 million on it. The tiny monster will be visually unchanged from the record-breaking variant, though McMurtry did apply certain revisions for even better track experience. Spearling Pure dropped additional 14% of the total weight, tipping the scales under 2,200 pounds. Plus, its downforce efficiency got boosted significantly. Customers can also specify ABS for better drivability. The 60 kWh battery is now lighter than before and can be recharged in 20 minutes. The power comes from 2 electric motors, one on each rear wheel. The total output is rated at 999 horsepower. As for any other performance numbers, McMurtry is yet to provide them. What do you think about the 2024 supercar lineup? Is it a promising roster, or did you expect more? Join the discussion in the comments below, and do not forget to ask for more if you actually want to see more videos about performance autos. We have to be convinced to keep going in that direction. Subscribe to Automotive Territory not to miss the upcoming episodes, ring the bell, smash the like button, and as always, may the torque be with you!